Okay. Oh, we are back. This feels weird because the last time I did one of these, I got scared after I saw how good it did. Because I was like, no, I don't want people to think I'm a reaction channel when I'm a gaming channel. Bro, I'm not a gaming channel. I'm not a reaction channel. I'm an everything channel. Hey, what's up, y'all? When you see me salute, I am Dark Sky or Jordan, aka that person that gets your PP juices flowing, that dingling swing.
I just said bust what on my face? Nah, bro, that's still gay. No, you're gay. He's gay.
And we are watching some death battle. We are watching Yuji versus Denji. These characters are so different, but they get compared a lot. And I just saw this and I was like, yeah, this seems like something I'd be interested in. I'm kind of on a tear right now. I have 4 videos ready to post, and I'm editing a bunch more. I'm going to be trying to upload a fucking storm this summer. That's exactly what we're doing. We're gonna get tunnel vision on everything, and it's been a long time since I've really reacted to anything anime related. So let's get in and let's just have some fun. I'm gonna be a little bit I'm still a little bit sick. I don't know how. I've been sick for over a week now. This shit's low-key pissing me off. Whoa, I see the animation on point. Let's go 4K. I record in 4K anyway.
Denji versus Denji.
The vessel of Sukuna versus the Chainsaw Man.
He's whiz
The Boogeyman.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Right now, as I'm thinking, I'm gonna say Yuji's gonna win. I just feel like Yuji's gonna win. I'm not really rooting for either of these characters because of the fact that I like both of them. I like Denji a little bit more than I like Yuji, but I feel like Yuji would be stronger because this is the end of the series JJK, and this is the end of the series Chainsaw Man. I haven't read the second manga of Chainsaw Man. I haven't even read the first one in a long time. I think that when I read the first one, I was in my sophomore year, and I read every single chapter of the entire first book overnight, and I just pulled 2 all-nighters because it was the last few days of school. I was bored and I just wanted to read. I read that Rent a Girlfriend. Don't read Rent a Girlfriend. It's horrible how addicting it is because you never get anywhere.
One thing, he was strong.
He a freak.
As his grandfather lay dying, he made Yuji promise to help others and not to die alone.
A promise Yuji would keep by joining Jujutsu High, a school for up-and-coming sorcerers training to rid the world of curses.
Essentially monsters manifested by humanity's fears, hatreds, and anxieties.
Just one problem for Yuji. Unlike everybody else, he didn't have a magical curse technique. Oh no.
He had nothing but hands,
Way
squabbles.
After consuming a cursed finger, like a literal finger, Yuji became possessed by its original owner, the King of Curses, Ryomen Sukuna.
Ryomen
the most
Sukuna.
powerful sorcerer in history.
And Yuji's willpower was the only
Besides from Satoru Gojo. I just had to slide that in there because you know how they be doing it. You know exactly what they be doing. The Gojo glaze gets out of hand. Hold on 1 second. I got a nice little blanket. We're gonna be snug as a rug as a bug in a rug. Hold on, I didn't even put my earbuds back in. I didn't hear shit that this nigga just said in that 1 second. Yep. Got my Jujutsu Kaisen blanket. I got this from one of my closest friends on my birthday. Was it my birthday or was it Christmas? I don't remember.
So Yuji got to know his surly new roommate, and perhaps one day he would show him a kinder, gentler path.
A classic shonen hero's journey if I've ever heard one. Yuji would track down and nosh on the rest of Sukuna's cursed
That's some
fingers
freaky shit
before
to
they
swallow
caused
some
any more
fingers,
trouble.
boy.
Fulfilling his late grandfather's wish to use his strength in service of others, surrounded by friends.
Helps that he's getting a first-rate education from the strongest sorcerer alive today, Gojo.
Wait, I just remembered something. The last time we watched a death battle, it was Jujutsu Kaisen versus we're at 1:38. Give me 1 second. Right here. The last time we watched a death battle was Gojo versus Makima, which just happened to be Jujutsu Kaisen versus Chainsaw Man. And then that's the last one I reacted to. God damn, it's been 2 years since I've done a reaction video. A lot of these. Maybe I just do a video of me just watching a whole bunch of the death battles that the death battles from last and this year, because there's a whole bunch of them that I really wanna tap in with.
Gojo.
Gojo would teach Yuji to harness and manipulate the absolutely absurd amount of cursed energy he inherited from Sukuna.
Cursed energy is basically like evil.
He didn't really teach him shit. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Gojo didn't really do much.
Superhuman strength and martial arts skills
He just be living.
making him a monster in close quarters combat.
Yuji knows
Oh yeah, he had
a
hands.
Japanese martial art derived from Okinawan karate. It focuses on agility and flexibility with the inclusion of spins, twists, tumbles, drops, rolls, and fleet footwork.
Which he combines
Elite
with
footwork.
jujutsu
I'm talking, he got
techniques
nothing
like
but
uppercut and
hands.
fist. Yuji strikes an enemy so fast
And then
that
hit him
his
with the
cursed
black
energy takes a
flash.
second to catch up, hitting his opponent twice and messing up their rhythm.
By perfecting that timing and applying cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a hit, Yuji can achieve the Black Flash, increasing the power of his hit by a factor of 2.5. A feat that would require reaction speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound.
It's basically impossible to do at will. You're so in the zone when you pull it off that it fully restores your cursed energy and boosts your output to 120%.
Yuji's Black Flashes are so strong in particular, the author himself stated that 5 in a row would have been enough to instantly kill the special grade curse Jogo.
Damn. Okay. Gege, he do be dropping some lore every so often. He hates his fans. He hates the fans. I swear to God, he does. Every single time I see something new about Gege talking, not talking trash, but he's always like downplaying a character or something. Always Gojo. He hates Gojo so much. I think he even said that he wished he didn't make Gojo as strong as he was, and it was a mistake because he made Gojo too strong. So it wouldn't make sense for the story to progress because Gojo is gonna bail out everybody in the end of the fucking at the end of the chapter or end of the arc. But yeah, that's it. I love how he just be dropping some lore every so often, just little sprinkles of there, because that's insane. 5 of them would have killed Jogo, and then you heard it. You have to be in the zone. You can't even really think about it. You're not gonna think about hitting the Black Flash. It'll just happen because you that good. Imagine being that locked in that you over here activating your powers at will without even thinking about it, subconsciously. So I guess that's not really at will. Yeah, he was doing a lot.
7.
Damn.
That's not even the nastiest thing about Yuji's punches.
Because another soul resides in his body, Yuji learned how to target the soul itself, doing damage to opponents who could normally regenerate from his hits.
Yeah,
you
this
can't regenerate from a hit to your soul.
Prodigy, perfect for Gojo's dream. You see, it's lonely at the top, and
It is
Gojo
lonely
wanted to
at the
train a
top.
crop of pupils powerful enough to share the burden of reforming Jujutsu society.
Until one fateful battle when Gojo was
I see
sealed
you.
away and Sukuna took over Yuji's body. Then proceeded to, well, commit that whole mass murder thing he was always going on about.
On
Yeah,
that's some
turns out
crazy
Sukuna
shit.
is evil. Like,
Yeah.
really, totally, completely, irredeemably evil.
And it
He
also
just
turns
love it.
out that every
He just loved the
twist and turn
chaos.
in Yuji's life was orchestrated by the body-hopping sorcerer Kenjaku in order to resurrect Sukuna and bring about the curse apocalypse.
In Yuji's eyes, something he was completely responsible for. And so, having failed his grandfather, Yuji's outlook shifted.
No longer would he fight to protect others, but to kill curses.
And after Sukuna
That was a crazy turning point. Bro said, you know what? If I save people, it just so happens to be by accident. It's fuck you, fuck your kind, and I just hate you. He might be the definition of I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
I don't want to meet nowhere. Pull up in front of my house. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to pull up in front of my house. Pull up in front of the motherfucking precinct and let's bang out. Right down the block. You know where it's at. You study my whole neighborhood. Or pull up in front of the Kmart and let's bang out and let's do it on camera. I throw my life away and you throw your life away right now. Right now. Let's do it for the camera. Right now. And if you win, I'll make sure I got like $70,000 in my pocket. If you body me, you can take the money. Right now. I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
I actually have a literal edit on my computer, and it's like a low-tier god speech, and it's Yuji talking to Mahito. You worthless bitch-ass nigga. Like, I love it so much. Holy shit, stuttering. I'll show it, I'll cut it right here, and I'll just show you.
You are worthless bitch-ass nigga. Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. You serve no purpose in life. You should kill yourself now.
Hopped bodies into Yuji's best pal Megami, the king of curses became numero uno on Yuji's shit list.
Yuji's defeated powerful disaster curses like
'Cause he wanted to
Kami and
use
Maki
Maharaga.
survived being slammed so hard he cratered the earth, and is comparable to sorcerers like Maki, who tanked getting rammed through entire mountain ranges.
Yeah, she was getting ran
He also
through.
learned how to use super advanced abilities like
Maybe
reverse
Naoya was
curse
right, I'm kidding.
technique to heal himself from crazy damage, like getting his torso shredded into chili. Ugh.
And in some other sorcerers' cases,
The sliced
even
one,
regrowing
Gojo.
lost limbs.
Though it takes a lot of energy to regenerate blood, so after going on a cursed object feeding frenzy, he learned how to manipulate his own blood to speed up his healing, or fire it like a blood beam. A poisonous
I did
blood
not.
beam.
Oh yeah, I'm not this far into. I probably should have put this at the beginning. There is spoilers. I haven't seen all of JJK. I only read all the way up to like when the Colon games started. That's where I read up to, and I think that's where we're caught up to right now. I haven't watched any of season 3, so I'm behind anything that's this manga related. So everything right here, I don't know about. So I'm spoiling myself.
Curses, although greatly weakened after his victory against Gojo.
Rip.
Yikes.
Literally.
Yeah,
Sukuna
damn.
was still the de facto strongest being alive. But after hitting him with a Black Flash, Yuji actually copied Sukuna's main ability.
Gojo's plan
Slice.
all along.
This was Prime. With it,
Yeah,
Yuji can slice
damn.
apart any surface he touches, an enemy's flesh, the ground beneath him, even the boundary between two souls in one body. Enough hits can
Damn.
cause those two souls to separate.
Like a souped up version of his normal punches.
Even better, Yuji finally gained access to the most powerful weapon in any sorcerer's
Domain
arsenal.
expansion.
Domain expansion.
Basically, a pocket dimension created by the sorcerer where their ability will hit no matter what. No contact needed. If you're trapped in Yuji's domain, you're getting sliced to ribbons.
With all his power, and
Just like
training and
Sukuna.
righteous fury, Yuji severed Sukuna's soul from Megami's body, freeing his friend from the demon's clutches. But not before offering Sukuna one last chance at redemption.
Which he rejected before dying because, well,
He a
evil,
bitch.
leaving Yuji to grow into one of the most fearsome sorcerers in history.
Turns out the cursed objects that Yuji consumed made him part curse and slowed his aging to a crawl, giving him decades of training and battle experience.
He's mastered blood manipulation, can pull off black flashes at will,
Damn.
shredded entire cities apart with Shrine. Just like Gojo and Sukuna before him, he became the strongest.
But what actually makes someone truly strong? For Sukuna, it was the power to stand alone atop all others. But to Yuji, it was the opposite.
The only reason he had survived
To be
his
able to be
condition
around
was
with
because
others.
of the mercy and sacrifice of his friends.
So Yuji brought together friends and allies.
Rest in peace
new
to
and
all
old,
the
to create
goats.
a world eventually free from curses entirely, fulfilling not just Gojo's wish, but his grandfather's as well.
Because if Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was
Stubborn.
strong.
He was stubborn as shit. Let's not only say strong. That nigga was
If there are
stubborn.
two truths in this world, two universal constants, it's these. Life sucks and then you
Yeah,
die.
life
Especially for a
sucks
young boy
a lot in this
Who was so
anime.
poor and unlucky, he doesn't even know his last name.
With an
Damn.
alcoholic father
Forgot
forever
about
indebted
that.
to Yakuza, and a
Denji had it horrible, man. Like Yuji, I don't think he had parents. He was growing up with I think his mom was Kenjaku, right? Taking his dad's fearsome did. But this man Denji literally, like, he started off alone. He over here eating cigarettes for money because was it his grandpa or was it somebody in his family racked up so much debt? It was ridiculous. So he was trying to pay it off. He spent his entire life trying to pay it off. And that's what even brought him to being one of the, what do they call them? Not curses. What do they call these people that like go and fight these demons?
consisting of whatever garbage he could get his hands on, all Denji had in this world was his dog, Pochita.
Who
Pochita.
happened to have a chainsaw sticking out of his face?
Oh damn!
Stop
Forgot I don't got YouTube Premium.
Really putting the tear in Terrier.
Pochita wasn't an actual dog, obviously. He was a devil. Monstrous superpowered beings literally from hell that are created by and represent humanity's worst fears. In Pochita's case, literally the personification of chainsaws.
Oh, he's so
And that's why he's so cute,
Who would
because
be
not many
afraid
people
of
are-
chainsaws?
not many
They're the
people are
most
afraid of 'em.
versatile tool in the world. Perfect for jumping trees, opening cans.
Leon Kennedy. I knew they were gonna have that in there.
Had no problem with that last part, as he and Denji hunted down and killed his devil brethren.
It's a tough job, but when selling your testicles won't pay off your dad's debts,
Damn.
it'll do.
That is, until Denji was cornered and forced
Dang.
to learn about those two universal constants. Life sucks, and then
death.
you die.
But sometimes, if you're really unlucky, there's a third option.
Born from his and Pochita's contract, a literal deal with the devil, Pochita would become one with Denji's body in exchange for Denji to live a happy life.
And so the two fused into a half-human, half-devil hybrid, the Chainsaw Man, aka a one-man.
One of the greatest animated series I've seen in a while.
Public safety devil hunters, led by this piece of work.
I need to watch the movie.
But his
Damn.
raging teenage hormones, Denji would battle all of devil kind in the hopes of one day getting laid.
And he was a natural
Hey.
at killing, not getting laid.
He's about to say natural at killing, not getting laid. That's insane. But yeah, it's kind of sad when you think about it. Like in retrospect, like you think about Denji and the fact that at the end of everything, all he really wanted to do was just enjoy being a person. He wanted the natural human things. He wanted love, which he confused lust for many times throughout the series. And then you could just see him being easily manipulated, and it's just like, damn, bro. You gotta feel for him because he has no awareness. He doesn't, because he's never really had a normal life. He doesn't have the cues that other people have. So you just see this man suffer, and touch those boobs. I love Chainsaw Man, and I love the author. He just be like, dang, just lingerie.
And he was a natural at killing, not getting laid. As the
Makima
Chainsaw
is so
Man,
bad.
Denji can slice through just about anything and generate new chainsaws from any surface of his body.
Or swing him around on massively long chains. Oh man, that's so cool.
That is so cool. I need to watch that movie.
Capable of lifting and throwing cars, surviving being blasted through several buildings, and moving way faster than the eye can see.
And if he happens to get torn apart by some ornery devil, no biggie.
Just regrow it.
He can regenerate from
Damn.
just about anything.
Denji has survived being sliced to pieces, having his head torn off, being dipped in demonic stomach acid for hours, and even getting his heart ripped out.
Yep.
Haven't we all? Chainsaw Man didn't regenerate
By a
his
woman.
heart. Oh no, his heart regenerated a Chainsaw Man.
Even separating Denji and Pochita won't stop them. When Denji was
That was when he was on his
Soul
rampage.
Dimension, he and Pochita still possessed a metaphysical connection.
With their stomachs.
While his healing factor can be overtaxed, all he needs to do is drink some blood and he's back to full health.
And considering that chainsawing devils apart is basically an infinite blood exploit, he almost never runs out. Only limited
Yeah, I
by
wonder
the
how that'll-
violence-induced psychotic frenzy he enters.
Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna like fare for him in the middle of this death battle though, because the only blood he's really probably gonna be able to get is Yuji's blood, because he's not gonna be able to regenerate off of his own blood, so he needs to hit Yuji. I'm pretty sure Yuji is faster than him, and probably also stronger than him. I think this is probably gonna be a stomp for JJK. I'm not gonna lie, they might go up 2-1. I mean 2-0.
in combat.
I don't see Denji winning this, but surprise me.
Okay, definitely is an under-socialized moron led by his dick, but he's surprisingly clever.
Don't
in
say that.
combat.
He's not led by his dick.
Thinking outside the box.
He's led by his
Coming up
heart.
with So dumb they're brilliant strategies to take on devils that should be too strong for him.
In short, Denji was the perfect soldier and was rewarded for his efforts with something that began to resemble a happy life. Aki, the stern older brother, Power, the bratty younger sister, and Makima, his boss and the girl of his dreams.
All Denji had to do to finally score with that dead-eyed redhead was to kill the most fearsome devils in existence.
Gun devil.
Like the Typhoon Devil, who created a massive hurricane. Or the
Yep.
Bomb Devil, who could blow up most of a city. Or the Gun Devil, who could travel around the world and kill over 1 million people.
Because everybody's
in about
scared of
5
guns.
minutes.
But, plot twist, he had to kill Makima too, because she was secretly the Control Devil, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah, nobody wants to be
Everything she told
controlled.
Denji was a lie. The happy life he created, the family he made, all of it was designed to be torn down.
All with one goal, to force Denji to break his contract with Pochita and become her servant. Order 66ing every devil she didn't like. But when Denji did break, Pochita took over.
Now, Pochi might look cute and cuddly, but the Chainsaw Devil is one
not.
of the strongest and scariest dudes in the universe, capable of tearing through hordes of devil hybrids like nothing.
More than enough to give Denji his opening to beat Makima by
Then ate
cutting
her.
her up into sashimi and eating her whole. A very similar solution to the Chainsaw Devil's most powerful ability.
Anything Pochita eats gets deleted from existence.
Dang.
Like it never happened.
Control,
in
it
the
got deleted
World
from
War
existence
II?
that day.
AIDS, nada, nuclear frickin' bombs, a light tasty afternoon snack, thank you very much. Forgive me, chainsaws, I knew not your power.
He also ate the Death Devil. Yes,
So death
Denji
doesn't
ate
exist.
Death, which means no one on Earth could die.
That
You think
sounds
that's messed
horrible.
up? Let's talk about his next romance, Asa.
A sweet, shy, awkward girl, perhaps.
I don't know
Denji's
anything
true love,
here
except for the
and
fact
after.
that she shares a body with Makima's sister, Yoru, the War Devil.
Who herself is in love with the greatest warmonger of them all, the United States of America.
And Yoru was determined to use her love of the USA to drown the world in a ceaseless hurricane of blood.
Denji, buddy, you ever considered maybe switching to guys or something? Because
Probably.
every single woman you meet has
Wants to
tried
kill you.
to kill you.
It was in Denji's
I'm
climactic
saying.
battle with the War Devil that his and Pochita's bond finally matured, giving Denji full control of the Chainsaw Devil's power. A kind of
Denji has like the average dating life of like every dude that I can think of, or everybody around me right now. Fucking everybody that you try to go for doesn't like you. It's sad out here, man. Everybody I know is breaking up right now too. That's the crazy thing. I only know like 2 of my friends that are in a relationship, and they both basically just got in a relationship. So they're fresh off of that honeymoon feel. Everybody that I know that was in like a long lasting relationship is now broken up with their partner. It's bad out here. You niggas and you bitches are evil. Hey, it's an evil world we live in, but I'm gonna keep on living. And I'm not gonna be evil. I'm just gonna be an asshole.
Denji Man, I guess.
Which he used to kick the War Devil's ass. And she was no joke. Strong enough to shoot Pochita from across the
Denji got my
world with a
love life for real.
near-light-speed 2-ton bullet from the goddamn Statue of Liberty.
Damn.
Better yet, Yoru was so powerful she turned Oregon into a sword. Yes, the state of Oregon. Crumple the
How do you
entire
even think of
landmass
this?
into a blade,
See,
fly it over to Japan,
the author's
swing it
different,
at
bro.
Denji,
That's
and
insane.
it matched its power.
She also threw the American flag at him. The one on the moon. You know, the moon in space. In
Yeah.
seconds. And he dodged it.
With the whole world literally falling
Okay,
apart,
Denji might be
Pochita
like that.
realized
Hold on.
becoming Chainsaw Man
I might have
made
underestimated
her normal
Denji.
life impossible.
Something Denji was always too stubborn and selfish to realize until it was too late.
So Pochita did what any good dog would do.
Put
Eat
me down.
himself and erase the Chainsaw Devil from existence, creating a new world without him and leaving Denji just Denji.
But maybe all this time, Denji was enough. Being Chainsaw Man could not save his loved ones, but being Denji could.
Maybe it
Sure,
could.
Life sucks, and then, yeah, you'll die. But while you're stuck in between, chasing your dreams with your buds can help make life worth living.
Hey, that's the only thing that's keeping us living. It's the people we're around. You got to remember that. The people that you share your life with are your reason for living. The money's nice. Trust me, all the nice little fancy things in life are pretty nice, but it's that true bond. Like a lot of people say their life doesn't feel complete until they have kids. Think about it. It's the people that you share your life with that make it a life. All that money, all them Gucci bags, all that other shit that you guys got and like to spend your money on. It's nice in the moment, but is it fulfilling? Think about it.
All right, the battle's about to start. But first, pitch calls are back. Yep. Hey, I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick. And we've reopened Death Battle pitch calls on the Death Battle store. It's a way for
I don't
you to
even know
meet
what
with
that
Ben
is.
and I, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch us your favorite matchup you
Oh,
always wanted to see
that's pretty
over a
cool.
video call.
That's right. A lot of the episodes we're working on right now are being made because of a pitch. But to give each pitch the time it needs, there is a limited number available.
So grab them
Probably.
quick before they're gone. Last time we sold out in just under an hour, which absolutely blew our minds.
How did that blow your mind? That should have been understandable.
Private Patreon with a bunch of extra stuff in every episode of Death Battle.
Okay, since we're talking about pitches, Lara Croft versus Jill Valentine.
And if you're a website member, you get first dibs.
That might not be as good as a battle as I think it is, but it sounded good in my mind.
Plus, members get a pretty sweet discount on the store, so it's a big deal.
Let's get to the battle, but don't forget to grab your pitch at deathbattle.gg.
Hey, get your pitches if you want it, boys. If you want to pitch it. I'm gonna say that now.
It's time
For a death battle. Come on. I'm just interested to see who wins. Nice Berber. My Berber.
Oh man. Oh no. You're fine. You're fine. This wasn't my fault.
I've never felt such weird cursed energy like his before.
Say your prayers.
Why are we boxing? Dang, just instantly in the mix. What's crazy is these guys would be friends, not fighting.
Chainsaw curse?
Oh no! I'm the hero to all. Kicker masses, magnet to chicks, half man, half devil, chainsaw man.
Ooh.
Let's finish this. Chainsaw instant death.
Dang, we trying to finish it already? Ooh.
Batter up, pink-haired punk-ass bitch.
Damn. Hit him with the meanest cuss combo I could think of. Damn, you just gonna cut the street? Ooh. I just realized they both have powers to cut. That's really their thing.
Wait for it. I realized you had two cursed energy sources in one body, so I separated them. Speaking of,
There's Pochita. He ain't living with that. Now it's Pochita versus Yuji, because Denji not here no more. You gonna have fun with that, Yuji. Damn.
domain expansion.
Ooh. Well, Denji's just in here, bro. Ooh, this is bad. Every single time I see that forest, I get chills, bro. Every single time I see this forest, I get chills. If Denji loses here, I'm gonna feel bad for him because it's really Pochita fighting now. Denji and Pochita are separate. So if he gets cut up in this domain, he's just dying for the hell of it. He's just a bystander. He's literally a bystander right now. He's not even in the fight. Or maybe he is.
Stop, baby! Pochita and I are brothers! You'll never keep us apart!
Ooh. Dang.
Domain expansion.
He said domain expansion.
Finally got you to stop moving! See? We can be smart too, huh?
Punk ass bitch.
Dang. I didn't know Yuji cussed like that.
Try it.
Denji, we gonna recover from this? Oh, he not here. None of that. Is it Denji getting the win? Is Denji getting the dub? Ooh. Ooh, I'm actually so in tune right now.
A human and a curse. Brothers. You don't see that every day.
Deuces. So we tied the score.
I wonder if that burger place is still open.
I never would have imagined Denji winning.
Was one thing, he was strong. Just not strong enough today.
Let's break this down into 4 chapters.
Yes,
There's
please
speed,
do.
Skill, abilities, and power.
Denji doesn't have the skill. It has to be
Yuji's
Yuji,
greatest speed feat
right?
is the Black Flash.
Or maybe
In
it's
order to
Yuji.
apply cursed energy within 1 microsecond of a strike, Yuji would have to move and react at over 900 times the speed of sound.
Insanely fast. But remember that time Denji dodged
Oh yeah, he
the
dodged
flag
the
that
thing from
Yoro
the
summoned
moon.
from
Oh my
the
god, I
moon?
didn't even think
You know,
about
the one
that.
that's over 200,000 miles away?
Considering Denji's position from start to impact, all while in the midst of a fast-paced battle, this must have happened in a matter of seconds.
Well, Lowball
That's
is
more
the same
reaction
thing,
speed, though.
It'd probably have to be faster to use against Denji in a fight.
This means the flag must have been moving over 12% the speed of light.
Right,
Over
yeah.
100 times
Damn.
faster than the Black
His
Flash.
reaction
Now,
speed is
Yuji
that
has
much
gotten
faster?
significantly stronger since his adolescence, but we know for a fact that in Jujutsu Kaisen, relativistic speeds are something humanity has explicitly not yet achieved.
So it's pretty clear that Denji
Okay,
takes speed.
I see you,
However,
Denji.
Yuji has made a career out of going up against enemies far out of his league by relying on his skill.
And what a career it's been! He defeated the King of Curses all before he was even an adult, and he continued to train and master his jujutsu techniques for decades.
Whereas Denji, while certainly a clever, unorthodox fighter, would often get by due to his sheer stubbornness and durability more than anything else.
I'm saying, and his dumb
Denji's greater
plans, and kicking
experience
niggas in the
martial arts
balls.
Combined, he was definitely the more skilled fighter.
Yeah,
What
Yuji's
wasn't
definitely
clear
more
cut
skilled.
Was who had the better abilities.
Specifically, how well
Probably
they can
Chainsaw
cut
Man,
each other
simply
and
because of how
well they can
diverse.
heal from being cut. So I guess it's their cut ability.
Both could survive pretty insane wounds, though Denji's devil healing factor was superior.
Oh
The
yeah,
most Yuji has
absolutely.
ever healed were some big slashes against his stomach.
And while other similarly powerful sorcerers like Gojo could regenerate lost limbs, Denji could regenerate almost
entire
all of his
body.
from a single cord pull. That being said, Yuji's soul targeting attacks have done lasting damage against those with superior healing like Mahito.
Not just that, but literally splitting two souls apart. That's how he beat Sukuna, and he could potentially do the same thing to break apart Denji and Pochita.
However, it's not so simple. Sukuna was already severely weakened at the time, and it took Yuji several hits to separate him and Megumi.
And on top of that,
Pochita's
even if
bond is
Denji
probably
and Pochita
stronger.
were split up, we know they keep a metaphysical connection when apart. In fact, they were split up when they were fighting Makaba, and they had no problem rejoining. No reason they couldn't do it again here.
However, Denji's healing factor isn't unlimited. He'll need blood to heal eventually, and the range and speed of Yuji's slashes would force Denji to tank them to get up close.
Even if he could, Yuji's healing factor wouldn't last nearly as long against Denji's chainsaws. But then Yuji could back off, Denji chase him, and so on.
Like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, neither had a clear edge in cut ability.
Yeah, I better say that has to be a tie.
What it came down to was power. Who could do the most damage and wear the other guy down first?
Yuji slicing apart an entire city is one of the most impressive feats in all
But
of
it has
Jujutsu
nothing on
Kaisen.
Chainsaw
By
Man.
measuring the clouds of dust created
Not
in
even
his
close.
wake, we can
Do you see the
estimate he launched over
like
5.5
you heard
million
that she
tons of
turned
debris in the
organ
air.
into
That
a
kind of
sword.
force is equivalent to over 3
Just
megatons of
imagine,
TNT,
just
comparable
imagine
to a hydrogen
the
bomb.
power.
But unfortunately for Yuji, while he could cut apart a city, Denji was Oregon level.
The state of Oregon is the 9th.
I was
largest
just
US
saying
geographical
that.
Area, nearly 100,000 square miles. By estimating its volume, Yoru compressed a mass weighing over 750 trillion tons. One swing from that sword would hit with an energy of over 30,000 megatons of TNT.
Which is like 10,000 hydrogen bombs.
Damn.
Not only did Denji survive
Versus
the wave,
Coughing
he
Baby.
straight up overpowered it. That's insanely strong, but not inconsistent. Like the time Yoru fired that globe-spanning near-light-speed bullet from the Statue of Liberty.
Sure, Yuji's citywide dismantle was done casually, but so was Yoru crumpling Oregon. Yuji's dismantles would need to be 1,000,000% stronger to do significant damage to Denji.
Damn.
Especially with Denji's OP healing factor too.
Denji takes the final edge in power.
Okay, so this is kind of a stomp in the other way. I wasn't expecting it like this.
With his far greater speed, it was only a matter of time.
What can I say, Yuji? Denji's just got that dog in him.
The
He
winner
does got
is
that dog in
The
him.
Chainsaw Man.
Okay,
Next time on
I like
Death
it. Who's next? Superman?
Subscribe and join as a member to see more
Superboy Prime
Thanks
versus
for
the
watching.
Sentry. I don't know who the Sentry is.